Gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Compact SUVs. Because of the high demand of these products, hatchbacks have taken quite a bit of a hit. Now, to fight back, manufacturers have come up with this concept of a crossover hatchback. Everything from the Polo to the i20 to the Etios, even the Punto came up with some variant of a crossover hatchback. But in reality, these cars haven't really worked out too well in the market, and part of the problem is more often than not, they're nothing but just, well, cosmetic jobs. Now, this is where Ford have claimed to do something different. This isn't the Figo Cross, this is the Freestyle. But before we begin, here's a quick disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the unveil of the new Freestyle, and Ford have been quite tight-lipped about the exact specifications of the car. So there is still a lot that we don't know about the car, but here is what we do know. Starting with the exteriors, as you can see, the Freestyle looks quite a lot different from the standard Figo, and for good reason. Ford tell us that a majority of the external components are actually completely bespoke to the car. What percentage of it? Well, we don't really know. Although what I can tell you, standing next to the car, is that the proportions of the car seem to have grown quite a bit. It definitely seems a little bit taller, a little bit wider, and a little bit longer as well. Yes, this is based on the Figo platform, so the wheelbase remains the same as before. However, what Ford have told us is that the engineers have reworked the layout on the interiors and they have freed up more space on the inside. Underpinning the Freestyle is an all-new 1.2-litre 3-cylinder petrol engine derived from the same family of engines that sits on the new EcoSport, the 1.5-litre petrol. And this engine produces 95 bhp and 120 Nm of torque. And this is about a 10% improvement in power over the standard Figo. This is also mated to an all-new 5-speed manual gearbox. And again, Ford have been a little bit tight-lipped as to what exactly the gearbox comprises of. All they have told us is that this new gearbox perfectly complements the sporty utility characteristic of the Freestyle. Now, when it comes to interiors, there are currently only 2 models that have rolled off the production line, the one that's standing behind me and one that's currently in Brazil that's also going to be unveiled today at this very moment. But what I can tell you is that the most noticeable change on the interiors is the addition of a 6.5-inch infotainment touchscreen with Ford's Sync 3 system. And that was also sort of the Achilles heel of the Figo, where it didn't really have great infotainment options. But it looks like the Freestyle has now got it. Now, when it comes to safety, the Freestyle is a Ford, so it comes with all the bells and whistles. You can get up to 6 airbags with ABS, EBD traction control and the works. But the Freestyle takes it to another level. What they've offered with the car is something called ARP, or active rollover protection. In the event the car senses that it might roll over, it can apply brakes to individual wheels while simultaneously decreasing engine torque to prevent a rollover. Now, that's pretty impressive. So what Ford have told us is that the Freestyle is going to be a test bed for new technology and features that might eventually see its way onto future products. So with its design, its proportions, its features, its safety tech and its new engine and gearbox options, is the Freestyle the perfect Ford for Indian roads? Well, for that we're going to have to wait till April to really find out once the car is launched. Speaking of launches and unveils, the Indian Auto Expo is just around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're subscribed to your favorite automotive channel and hit that notifications icon to make sure that you don't miss out any of the action coming from the world of cars and motorbikes. Thank you so much for watching. Do let us know what you thought about the Freestyle in the comment section below. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.